Welcome, Fanatic Sports fans, to an interesting video I have for you today. Today I want to pose a question, an important question to the NBA Twitter community. But before I do that question, I need you guys to smash that subscribe button. I know you want to smash it. I know you just want to take a big hammer and just smash it like this guy's smashing this glass. I just need you to go ahead and do that for my channel. Just smash it really, really hard. Alright, let's get to it. Let us get to it. This question I have to pose for you, ladies and gentlemen, is Luka Dončić the best and most skilled 19-year-old basketball player of all time? Is he the best rookie? Is he better than LeBron James as a rookie? It's a very, very interesting question that we have. We don't have that many 19-year-olds to compare him to in reality. A lot of people develop their, masterful skills in their late 20s, early 30s, maybe even their mid-20s. So we don't have that many 19-year-olds to compare him to. And Luka is so ahead of his age, it's not even funny. I mean, his finesse, his efficient pass-first play makes all of his teammates significantly better on the floor when he's on the floor. And he has helped tremendously to elevate the Dallas Mavericks from a lottery team to a potential playoff contender. And it's true. It's very, very true. They might honestly get the 8th or the 7th seed. I don't think they will. I really don't. They honestly don't have a great roster. And if they're going to rely on a 19-year-old to do that, that's ridiculous in the West. That's no way. I don't think they have a chance. But maybe they do. You never know what happens down the stretch. Maybe they catch fire and they start winning all the time. But there's been a lot of chatter on sports talk television. And ESPN finally started covering this kid on a regular basis. God knows why it took them so long to do so. I mean, I have a Luka video from a while back, probably like a month and a half, 2-3 months ago. I mean, when he's in preseason. The valid question, though, is who was a better 19-year-old, LeBron James or Luka Dončić? Dončić, however you want me to say it. I'm sorry, guys. I know you've been correcting me a lot on the comments, but and I appreciate that. I honestly do. I appreciate it. I want to say his name right, Dončić. Luka Dončić. He's one of the greatest 19-year-olds, if not the best, I've ever seen or heard of. But you know what? Let's tell some of the story with the stats. They don't tell all the story. They don't ever tell all the story, but let's tell some of the story with the stats between Luka Dončić and LeBron James. Okay, so we can tell some of the story now. They have roughly the same points per game at 20.2, 20.9. Luka's has been increasing his average every week so that he could go even higher. Luka has 5 assists a game. LeBron had 6 assists a game. This is his rookie season, keep in mind. He's 19. This is 19-year-old LeBron. This isn't LeBron now, okay? So people in the comments are like, that's not what LeBron's stats are. Settle down. Settle down. Okay? It's 19-year-old 2003, 2004 LeBron. All right? Surprisingly, LeBron beat Luka in free throw percentage, which is actually one of LeBron's weakest attributes throughout his career. He was 2% better than Luka Dončić is right now. Here's where we get to the fun of things and where you can see how the game of basketball has evolved tremendously since 2003. So, LeBron James right here takes 16.1 2-point attempts a game to Luka Dončić 8.6 2-point shots a game, which is, I mean, that's ridiculous that the game of basketball has changed that much. And then you take it a step further, look 3 bars to the left, you'll see that LeBron only took 2.7 3-pointers a game at 29% to Luka Dončić's 6.6 3-point shots per game, knocking down 37%, which has gone up in recent weeks and could reach as high as 40% on almost 7 threes a game, which is just incredible. Not only for a rookie, but like that's just amazing. I mean, like you want your 5-year vets doing that. If your 5-year vets doing that you give them a good contract. If your 19-year-old rookies doing that, you build a franchise around him. Like that's Steph Curry-esque. That's incredible. It's not Steph Curry, but man, that's wow. And his Steph Curry's rookie season, I believe it was 4.5 3-pointers a game. Obviously, Steph has changed the game since then, and people have adjusted. But I'm just saying, and the game was different back then for LeBron. It's obvious to tell. So comparing the two is harder because of that. And one example of that, actually, I'll go back to the stats here. One example of that is if you look. 6 bars in, you'll see the effective field goal percentage. Luka's is significantly higher than LeBron James. And what does that mean? What is effective field goal percentage? A lot of people are wondering what that means because there's a lot of stats thrown around and a lot of people don't know what the hell they're talking about when they're watching the game. And stats, obviously, again, don't tell the whole story. They never do. But here's what an effective field goal percentage is. Okay, I brought it out for everybody. The statistic adjusts for the fact that a 3-point field goal is worth more than 1-point field goal and more than a 2-point field goal. So basically it's saying that Luka's shooting, his decisions, essentially, his 3-point decisions, are more effective than LeBron's 2-point decisions at 19 years old. That's what that means. So, in fact, Luka is a more efficient player. And if he had a higher volume, we don't know how good he could be. He could be better. He could be the same. You look at somebody like Donovan Mitchell, who got higher volume this year, and he hasn't gotten much better. But at the same time, it's not fair. We can't compare Luka Dončić to him fairly, but that is a very interesting thing to say, that Luka Dončić has been more effective. And look at the gameplay back then. There was a lot more crowding in the middle of the lane. This is LeBron James 19. Looks like crap. I mean, this is 2003 video. It's so old. This is how old LeBron is. He's like a grandpa. And it's ridiculous because LeBron's just, this is Cleveland, so they probably had really bad cameras. Anyway, yeah, you just see LeBron, all he's doing is charging the lane, and then he drive and dish and charge the lane. That's a completely different game than Luka's game. Luka's game is completely different, and it's really hard to compare the two, although their stats are similar. This is Luka's game. He has more of an interesting step back, a James Harden step back, if you will, with less potential traveling, although we've already debunked that James Harden's isn't traveling because he's using his pivot foot, so we've debunked that. But Luka Doncic's step back is incredibly pretty. He has a totally different game than LeBron James. His passing ability is incredible too. Both of their passing abilities is incredible. Everyone knows that. But yes, this is an example of what Luka Dončić does. He's a 3-point specialist who also can finesse inside and drive and dish. Honestly, I've never seen anyone like Luka Dončić at 6'8", 6'9". He is an incredible athlete. Let's get down to it. So Luka Dončić completely dominates LeBron's rookie year in the effective field goal percentage. Now LeBron obviously did get better at that, and his sophomore season, it was a lot better than this, and we'll get to that in a second. And we can't compare Luka Dončić to Michael Jordan. Now, a lot of people are like, well, why are you doing just LeBron James? Why not go after the GOAT? Like, why not Michael Jordan? Well, here's why. Because Michael Jordan didn't start his rookie year until he was 21. So Michael Jordan was a lot older than Luka Dončić. So it's very, like, LeBron was 19, and Kobe was 19, and Kobe, he wasn't even worth looking at his 19-year-old year because he just wasn't the same player that he was like his 20-year-old self or 22-year-old self. We cannot compare Luka Dončić to LeBron James because they played in a different era with far less 3-point shots, so the effective field goal percentage is going to be different. But with that being said, look at their effective field goal percentage. So Luka Doncic's effective field goal percentage is 51.6. MJ's effective field goal percentage is 51.8. Again, this is adjusted for three-pointers, so being efficient when you will get you better percentages. So 3-pointers will get you higher percentages. But come on, think about that for a second. Like, Luka Doncic's rookie effect, he was 2.5 years younger than MJ. And Luka almost has the same offensive potential impact as MJ without the volume. So MJ's volume was a lot higher. Now when Luka's volume does get higher, will he rise to the challenge? That's the question. Like, is Luka going to be a James Harden scoring 50 a game sometimes? That's the question. Jordan averaged 28 points per game his rookie year, so his rookie year was it was better than Luka's. It was a lot better, and he was more impactful for his team, even though Luka is being incredibly impactful for his team. But we just don't know what Jordan would have done in this era. We don't, and we don't know what Luka would have done in that era. It's hard to compare the two. But we may not know what Jordan would have done at 20. LeBron came on and added at 20. So next year, basically, now I'm taking you to the next season, Luka's sophomore season. In LeBron's sophomore season, he added 7 points per game, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, and that's basically his career average, 27, 8, and 7. Jordan had even more legendary seasons than LeBron had. What will Luka Dončić do? That is really the question. I mean, he's an elite passer like LeBron. He's already mastering the step back. That is already better than most players, including LeBron. His step back is better than probably 95% of players, if not more. His step back is incredible. I don't know where he got it from. He seriously, I feel like he saw Harden do it and he just practiced it for a couple of months, and all of a sudden you see this. Like a 10-year master step back. It's absolutely incredible. And now the Mavericks are rumored to be trying to trade Dennis Smith Jr. I don't know what the actual situation is there. I've heard a lot of speculation. Some games they seem to have chemistry, and other games they seem to just kind of fizzle out and don't seem to be able to work together very, very well. And, it's clear that the Mavericks are going to build around Luka Dončić, whatever that means. They're going to find the requisite players that can make him a better overall player and make those players better. They're going to build around Luka like everyone builds around LeBron, like people built around Allen Iverson. That's what they're going to do. He's that freaking skilled. And Luka has become a superstar. He really has. His efficiency and his just big playmaking has made him a superstar. You can say, oh, he's not a superstar yet. Okay, fine. He'll be a superstar in like a year. People know what his potential is, and he can play every single position. And he's not nearly as bad at defense as the Twitter haters like to say. He'll never be as athletic as LeBron James or Michael Jordan. I just don't ever see that happening. I don't know why he would be. But I pose the question. With legends who stressed fundamentals like Larry Bird, Tim Duncan, who weren't freak athletes, but won in the NBA for many, many years, does Luka Dončić need to be as athletic as those guys to be impactful, to be a top 5 player, to be a better rookie than LeBron James at the age of 19? So much is still unwritten for this kid, even in this single season. We're only about halfway through, but he's made me watch the Mavericks almost every single night. I'm super excited about this guy, and it has nothing to do with his race, like people like folks just like to say on Twitter, like, oh, you only like him because he's white. That's ridiculous. That's stupid. It's his amazingly unique play style, the continuous implication given to us by players like Steph Curry and now Luka Dončić that maybe you don't have to jump 20 feet in the air to play basketball. Maybe you can win by being you, dominating your way. And Luka's a hell of a flashy player. So his way is flashy, and it's fun to watch. Oh my goodness, if you haven't watched it, you haven't treated yourself to fun basketball in a while. Anyway, that's all I got. The short answer is yes. I do believe that Luka Dončić is having a better rookie season than LeBron James simply because of his effective field goal percentage and the fact that he is able to mesh with his teammates so well. Not that LeBron couldn't, but man, he's just come in and just taken over this team, and I've never seen a rookie do that before. I personally haven't. I didn't live during during Michael Jordan's time. LeBron James didn't take over his team immediately. I mean, he was the leader, but not like this. Not like this. So anyway, everybody, have a great day. I want you to, again, smash that subscribe button. Just take it, pretend it's glass, and just smash it. Just take out all your frustration, all the rage you have at work, and all the things that you have to do. Just rage. I always want to do that. I just want to smash. Okay, smash the subscribe button. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for watching Fanatic Sports.